What's up with it, man? It's the Bulletproof Podcast coming back on your funky ass for another go round, man. Just finished watching that movie Leave the World Behind. I seen it a couple of days ago, and I've been wanting to talk about it. Movie. I'm not. This ain't no review or anything like that. I'm gonna talk about the movie and like how it connects the dots for me when it comes to this whole World War III situation and who's really in control, the illusion of power, the illusion of everything that we know that's our reality. You know what I'm saying? Leave the World Behind. It was a movie produced by the Obamas. I seen an interview with the director talking about when Barack Obama was advising him on things to put into the movie. It scared him so much of the information that Barack Obama was telling him to put into the movie. Interesting enough. Now, the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. The movie, I thought it was good. It had some good moments, had some bad moments, but anyways, the movie is about an attack on America. And the attack takes place with a cyber attack, basically. They can't use their phones. They can't use TVs and none of that shit. Airplanes are falling out the sky and all this cyber shit. Woo. So the movie dropped. I forgot what date it dropped, but just a couple of days later, guess what? Hey guys, cyber attacks are happening all across America. Cyber attacks after this movie has came out is now being reported that there are cyber attacks going on all across America. They're attacking our water facility plants, hospitals, any of like infrastructure, important infrastructure. They're attacking these sites. I think they're testing these sites, looking for weaknesses and all that type of shit. So this just came out. I want to say, what's today? Thursday. I want to say this shit came out Monday. Interesting. Who's behind this? They saying that Iran is behind this. I thought they was gonna say China, but no, they said Iran. And then you know what I went to thinking? I said, man, you know what? Well, let's connect dots. Let's play that game, connect the dots. Well, if Iran is having cyber attacks on America, why do we think that is? What's the connection? Iran is backing Palestine in the war between Israel and Palestine. Iran is helping them niggas out in some shape, form, or fashion. America is backing Israel, so we're currently at war with Iran as well. When Iran started attacking our systems, isn't that a war? Isn't that I forgot the name of it where you declare war. Yeah, aren't they declaring war on us by attacking our infrastructure, our water treatment facility plants and all this type of shit? Isn't that a declaration of war? Maybe Iran is already looking at it like, well, shit, bitch, we been at war. It's very interesting because Iran, I was doing some research on the BRICS. And it says in January 2024, Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, United Emirates, they're going to join the BRICS. The BRICS is already Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So in January of 2024, Egypt and United Arab States, the Emirates, are going to be a part of the BRICS. That includes Iran as well. Iran is an Arab country. They're part of the UAE. So They're determined to crush our economy and destroy the value of our dollar, man, globally. Uh, Not to mention that America is responsible for a lot of death and destruction and stealing natural resources that happen in their countries, killing leaders, toppling certain governments and other countries for our benefit. That's facts. I think Americans are unaware of how other countries view America. America is not loved globally in the world like how we think it is. America, our media, has a lot of propaganda out there when it comes to what they show Americans in America. Iran, this is what I think. I think Iran is in cahoots with Russia, China. China is, we already have tensions with China on the coast of, I want to say like somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, close by Taiwan. And not only that, but China been trying to destroy us economically for years. They're trying to bring down the value of the dollar. Why they want to bring down the value of the dollar, and it's just my opinion. I think they want to bring down the value of the dollar because of all the billion-dollar, trillion-dollar corporations in America that control they control a lot of the money flow globally. What better way to sabotage your enemies, especially if they're titans of industry, by crashing their economy? I think that's a goal of China, and for good measure too. So upon my research, I found out that China wants Taiwan for one reason is for nationalist reasons, but that's not the biggest reason. The biggest reasons is because I didn't know this. China wants Taiwan because of those what they be making over there in Taiwan? Them superconductor. What's that shit called? The shit, I done wrote this shit down. I done forgot the name of it. What is the name of that thing? Oh yeah, semiconductors. Okay, so boom. China wants to take over Taiwan because Taiwan is the biggest producer of semiconductors. Semiconductors, they go into your airplane, they go into your computers, your cell phones, and all that type of shit. Taiwan is the biggest producer of that. We got to deal with Taiwan and this, and they make the best semiconductors in the world. I believe they own damn near like 60% of the market when it comes to producing these semiconductors. And this is in Taiwan. Taiwan and China is like right there by each other. Taiwan is a very small island. I think it's only 24 million people that live there. And so China wants to take over Taiwan because if they can take over Taiwan, now we have to do business with China. Now China is the plug for those semiconductors. I don't think people realize the implications of China taking over Taiwan, especially if we get all of our semiconductors over there. Those semiconductors are being coded, and they would basically lightweight own America if they was able to take over Taiwan in that semiconductor manufacturer plant. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And that's the play. The play is China and Russia. Russia is at war with Ukraine right now. We steady giving Ukraine a whole bunch of money. And the reason why we're giving Ukraine a bunch of money, just my opinion, is that we're trying to keep Russia occupied fighting against Ukraine. We gonna fund the hell out of Ukraine. The American taxpaying citizens and our government is gonna give Ukraine whatever they need, money and weapons in order to fight that war over there. Not only are we going to give them money and weapons, we're going to give them some of our new technology. It's reported that we're giving them long-range missiles that we haven't used, and we're going to give those missiles to them so they can have some of that technology to fight Putin. Very interesting. I think the reason why is because we're using Ukraine to test out some of our military defensive weapons and see how they work. Oh yeah, let's give them some of that shit that we got, you know what I'm saying, stocked away, you know what I'm saying, some of this new, you understand me? Let them use that. Unfortunately, we're using Ukraine bodies and soldiers to deplete Russia. Because if Russia and China hook up, which they are going to hook up, but it's going to be harder for China to go to war with America if they're clicked up with Russia, if Russia's troops are depleted. I can kind of see the logic in that. Let's take emotions out of this. America and these big powerhouses globally, these motherfuckers are using our tax-paying money to play chess on the world stage. They're playing chess on the world stage, and it's not government against government. It's corporations using governments and using the shield of our armies to put the right pawns on the chessboard in order to get a checkmate. I'm talking about the deep state. I'm talking about the groups like BlackRock, Vanguard, and what's the other one called? State Street. I'm talking about these huge corporations. There's three of them that own damn near they own Amazon, Disney, all the media companies. They own food companies. They own social. Bro, they own a lot of shares within these companies. Not only that, BlackRock went out, and I think BlackRock is one of the biggest. They bought a whole bunch of real estate and land in America. Single family homes. I think they own I'm not going to say all of it, but they own a huge portion of single family homes in America. BlackRock does. And they own a lot of other shit as well. Shit is getting deep. Man. And this is what the movie talks about too. The movie, what's it called? Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind talks about this. I was having a conversation with my homeboy. I was like, man, what is the end game? I truly think that the end game, if you look at everything that's happening in America and you look at everything that's going on globally right now, wars popping up, Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Palestine, tensions between America and China, right there at the Pacific Ocean, Taiwan, South Africa, Iran doing these terroristic cybersecurity shits on our infrastructure. Look at the whole immigration thing that's going on as well. Bro, it's so. Why are they letting all these immigrants over here? Do y'all think they just doing it out the kindness of their heart? No, it could be only two reasons why they letting in immigrants. One, that they are going to use them to recruit in the army or be police officers. Or two, they're using them to collapse our economy. Do I think that the deep state and the powers to be the real puppet masters of this planet, and especially America? I think that I honestly think that the people who are pulling the strings behind politicians, the ones that's behind these major corporations, I think they want a world war to happen. I think they want America to go to shit. I think they want wars to pop off all across this planet. And I think that they want to create so much chaos and fear within humans on this planet to where we would beg for new world order. I think they're setting the stage for chaos and death and destruction in order for us to be like, can y'all help us? We need some type of order. Nuclear threats. Just imagine if there was a nuclear bomb that went off in the next year. Imagine if our economy collapses, which I think is going to happen. People start going hungry. America turns into like the movie, Leave the World Behind. People got to fend for themselves. Ain't no more grocery stores. People are fighting in the streets. Chaos is taking over. Bombs are being dropped. Man, niggas is going to be begging. White people, too, eventually is going to be begging for a new world order. I think that's what they trying to do. Now, I hate to sound like the Mr. Conspiracy guy, but at this point, everything just seems too... Everything seems to be happening for a reason. And another thing I was thinking about too was, I was like, bro, what if the immigrants they coming over here, they militarize the immigrants over here in order to protect the deep state, the 1%ers, the people who are just like billionaire motherfuckers. That's why we got all these underground bunkers and all this type of shit. Are they setting up a place for them to hide out and use immigrants in order to fight off the revolution that the Americans that we would bring to them? Are they going to use the immigrants against the American people? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, man, these immigrants are coming over here, and the deep state, the powers to be, are going to empower them to murder, control, lock up, all that type of shit when the Civil War pops off in America. Because there is a war that's going to happen in America. America doesn't have enough, we don't have enough bodies to be in the military to fight any war. We don't have enough people. Half of the country, more than half of the country, don't even want to go to war, don't want to go to war with Ukraine, and don't want to go to war with China. We already at war right now with inflation. You think motherfuckers gonna want to go to war now? The fuck? No, bro, it's already a war going on over here. And guess what? The powers to be, they see that this country is so divided by their design, but it worked too well. It worked too well. And the best way to get back control is to let this motherfucker burn and then rebuild. Every great civilization throughout time has happened. Every great empire eventually falls. And I think that America, this empire, is going to fall, and they're going to try to rebuild it. And I think that they're going to use the threat of nuclear war, maybe even, maybe even blow up a couple of cities, maybe even allow other countries to come over here to do a false flag operation to where, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so many different ways that this can play out. I really don't think nuclear war is going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen, because that would be the end of civilization. And I don't think even what's the point of amassing all this wealth if you're going to kill everybody and now you cut off your pipeline for you to continue to be rich? I don't understand what that's about. I think that as long as they keep saying that there is a nuclear threat, maybe that's a way of them being able to control us to want to galvanize with America against other countries. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just spitballing. I'm not. I don't know. But what I do know is that the puppet masters of all of humanity, boy, they pulling some strings right now. And I don't really know what the end game is to all of this. I have my theories. I'm pretty sure y'all have y'all's theories. I would love to hear what y'all think. Or do people think like, this a blowover? Are we on that type of shit where, this a blowover type shit? Because if you look in the news right now, especially, you know what I'm saying, bro, P. Diddy this, P. Diddy that, goddamn me, like, business as usual. Rappers still beefing. Ain't nobody talking about this shit. I ain't heard now rapper talk about this shit. I ain't heard now music executive talk about this. I hear people that have concerns about it, but they're not like the top motherfuckers. I think I haven't even really heard Elon Musk say no. I don't know. I haven't really heard nobody talking about this shit. Joe Rogan done talked about it. Shit. Cam and Mace ain't talking about it. Nobody in black culture is talking about this. Hip hop definitely ain't talking about this. I seen some of KRS-One. He's still mad at the Grammys because he feel like the Grammys don't love hip hop, which they don't. But I'm like, bro, is that what you want to have your interview about with everything that's going on about the Grammys not liking hip hop and this is the line in the sand that you draw with everything that's going on in the world? Boy, we got our priorities backwards. This is what I would say, and this is what I'm doing with my family currently. Currently, right now, me and my family are preparing. Everybody in my family is going to invest in, get them some water. Make sure you got your car filled up at all times. Have you some little survival shit around the house. Canned meats, beans, all that type of shit. Guns. And we're going to actually invest in long-range radios. Just in case the power grid goes down, communications go down, and we're all putting our money up so we'll be able to communicate with each other. And we have an exit strategy. We have a plan. We're all gonna meet up at the same spot. We all gonna pull our resources together, and we're going to bunker down. Hopefully, we can all meet up safely. And that's what I tell. That's what I'm gonna tell our black people, man, and just people in general. It ain't about black and white no more at this point. This is gonna become a war between the haves and the have-nots. And the best thing that you can do right now is take your money and invest it in getting you some clean water, getting you some canned vegetables, investing in some weaponry, and investing in some type of communication device that's not a cell phone. Radios, walkie-talkies and shit. So actually, that's what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. Hopefully, don't nothing happen. But it's another movie coming out in April called Civil War. I just seen a trailer for that. Man, that shit look even way more crazier than Leave the World Behind. I'm like, damn. I think that they trying to tell us something. I think they're trying to prepare us in a way to where it's entertaining. They trying to put candy in the medicine because Americans are just that unaware of what's going on. And there's a few of us that are aware. I see a lot of people talking about this on TikTok. I see a lot of people talking about it on really on TikTok and on Twitter. And we need to get prepared, man. We need to have a safe haven. Matter of fact, I'm finna go get me a tent. I'm finna try to get me a generator and all types of shit. Just some shit just to have. Rather be safe than sorry. I've been on YouTube watching a lot of hunting videos, like how to properly dress a pig, a deer, and all that type of shit. How to hunt, different ways that you can clean your water with bleach, with household supplies. I seen a dude showing a video about that. I'm watching a lot of survival videos right now. I ain't watching no music videos. I'm watching survival videos right now. That's what I'm on. That's my new thing right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you can theorize all day about what's going to happen, but being prepared for different types of circumstances or whatever you think might happen is the most important thing. And that's what a lot of us need to do. Black people, white people, and Mexican people. So, part one on that. Part one on that. Damn, why I can't talk today? My tongue's all afflicted.